that does let Rogue take it first. Meanwhile, the nano boost goes on to Munchin. He's the star DPS on this team. Let's see what he can get done.
He's only at 95%, and that's going to be most of the nano boost already gone, and he's going to fall before the sound barrier can hit him.
Wow, that was really not a great use of the sound barrier. You got nothing done with that. Meanwhile, Graviton Surge comes in. The kills coming in as well, left and right for Rogue, and they are dominating Sanctum so far.
Really going to be there for RG Titan. Not a lot to work with.
All right, time to go for the Total Steam. Munchkin gets out of it, of course, with the dash. He's got that Dragon Blaze if he wants to use it. Couple kills though already for Rogue, and they're just going to go ahead and push Titan back to spawn yet again.
Only a Winston is not enough.
Yeah, here we go. They've got the Graviton Surge again. Nano Boost used on Claris as he tries to make some progress. Needs to pop that Wraith form as they use the Dragon Hole, of course. Graviton Surge into the Dragon's Rage, and Rogue with another easy defense. Overtime activated by RG Titan, but it doesn't look like anything's going to come from it.
Extremely good reaction from RG Titan, though, and they knew that they could be coming out with this Bastion yet again. And you'll notice they stopped them right at the choke point right there, and then they split off Reinforce from the rest of the composition.
Yeah.
So they are going to be able to capture the point as a result. Tivik manages to live, gets on top of the high ground, and picks off Elysium.
Yeah, doesn't even get hit with that Fire Strike. Gets some chances to heal himself, gets healed as well by his teammates. And you know what? Here's the thing. You don't need to be in Sentry form to really do a ton of damage with Bastion. That left click on zone is pretty good. Maywall actually to pop him up from behind the shield, but that's a nano boosted tank. And let's see if he can take out the Reaper first. Wraith form saves him for the moment, but still gets tons of damage on. The tank's really low, and that's a couple for Tivik. On to RG Titan. Might as well be a team wipe as they secure that point even more. Wins going pretty deep towards spawn now.
As powering on through, they know they can clean this up, split spawn them.
But then the nano boost comes in, and that bash becomes even more tanky. Looks like RG Titan nearly takes a point back again. Munchkin moved away as he Death Blossoms. That's going to be less damage than they'd like to have done. Rogue holds again. Well,
is cut down on the other side, and this is the positional advantage that we've seen from Rogue. So usually AKM will be haunting this side of the point as he just goes wild on them. And we see the Bastion on the high ground where he's moving over to right.
Freeform doing tons of damage if he can find anybody anyway. A little bit of an awkward moment there as RG Titan gets onto the point. Earthshatter comes in, and Rogue may be in a little bit of trouble here. Tavik's still up. RG Titan will take the point for the moment anyway, and now Tavik has to fight off a Genji's Bastion. That does not work very well most of the time.
Nano boost onto the McCree during the Deadeye.
So we see Tivik in the back in Sentry form to cover the approach from his team. Meanwhile, Claris with that Nano Blade goes after Reinforce. Reinforce getting away, went for the charge to take the Genji out of the fight, but he missed it. So now the Reinhardt takes himself out.
So they have got time, but there we see Graviton Surge coming in.
Waiting for the Reinhardt shield to maybe go down. They got a couple.
Went down right at the end there, Doa.
Yep, got one out of it. Now tank form for Tivik. Let's see what he can get. Either way, it's looking okay for Rogue. He's going to try to rocket jump his way up there. Cute Bastion trick there. He gets one on Elysium at the very end. And now with that nano boost, he's going to be able to mow through RG Titan if they dare show their faces on this point. Goodbye. Tivik with 3 in a row. And as overtime burns away, we'll see if they can hold it. Sound barrier use on RG Titan as they make for a last-ditch effort to take the point back, but it's not going to work out. That's going to be it. Looks like Rogue will take that Zarya, especially if you're running a more aggressive comp. I like the Winston Zarya a little bit if you're going to go dive. Looks like RG Titan is getting on the point at the moment. They've retreated into the back hallway just a bit. Tivik and AKM both picking up kills right away, though. And Titan's going to be pushed backwards. Tivik on that Genji himself, having no trouble at all, helping clean up the rest of Titan. And the longer it takes Levy to die here, the worse it's
outside. And if you want to go for a dive comp, gotta have that against the McCree. Here we go, though.
Speed boosting him in there. Dragon Blade pop by Tivik. He does get Slept Dart, does get hit with the Earthshatter. Now Munchkin coming in with the Deadeye, gets 2, and he has the nano boost as well. So this could be what RG Titan needed to take that first point. Looks like it very well may be as they work on taking down Reinforce. Yep, there he goes.
That was a really clutch play by RG Titan. They read the nano boosted Genji coming in. Tivik now going to be switching over to the Reaper.
They get a good push going. Meanwhile, Graviton Surge used by Rogue. We'll see where the follow-up is here. Everyone just kind of held. AKM went for the big Deadeye, did get Elysium, so there's one tank down. That's going to be RG Titan falling back. Tivik has the nano boost on that Genji going after the Deadeye. McCree the one with the nano boost rather. But now he's just dead.
That was a great use of ultimates there by Rogue to maintain that hold.
Well, if McCree doesn't have the Deadeye, it doesn't matter, or Flashbang rather, never mind. Earthshatter comes down. Claris with that sound barrier finally wearing off, but they still managed to take out Rogue. That's going to be a strong section of pushing coming in for RG Titan now, but
do have the Nano Blade combo to roll with.
You know,
and Tvik now onto the Roadhog, and here we go.
And Klaris pops to the
nice pick, beautiful.
Wow. Hook from Tvik takes out the Genji immediately. AKM gets a couple of Deadeye, and now he's got that nano boost. It just ran out, but he got enough with it. Rogue was so ready again for that Genji. I feel like, oh my.
AKM just going off there on the cleanup, playing the janitor before Nox gets that sound barrier, and maybe they can make this work.
Could be big. Nano boost again. Dragon Blade pulled out by Klaris, going for a lot. Takes out Reinforce almost immediately. Time to go after now. AKM on that McCree.
Doesn't get him
though. Yeah, only the kill on the Reinhardt, but the payload does keep pushing. Whoa, nice flashbang. Man, that was a sick headshot from AKM and a great tumble follow-up with that. Now sound barrier, they got it just in time. Graviton Surge used just to lock up RG Titan enough for some easy headshots from this McCree, and that's going to be a hold for Rogue.
Just nearly there.
Munchkin with the Deadeye. Levy has that sound barrier to use. Elysium trying to get back lines. Gets a good Graviton Surge before he's taken out by AKM. Elysium knocked down. AKM with a couple on that McCree, and it looks like it's going to be a hold for Rogue. Man, the Nano Boost has been so effective on that McCree, and we're seeing teams do this more and more as Rogue cleans up this fight, and it looks like they will hold RG Titan here before they can take point 3. That's it.
Yeah, it's going to be at 58.
A lot of response from RG Titan. They do throw the Winston in, but Tvik already set up.
Nice reflect.
Down. Yep, and that's exactly what they needed. OP Shield with a couple kills for himself, and that's the hold.
Well,
that's
they
what
were
we're looking.
going for the dive onto the high ground. Let's see if they can get it.
And this is what you can do. You can get onto the end of this way. Dragon Blade used the nano boost on the side of RG Titan, not accomplishing a whole lot as Munchkin does go down. Rogue looks like they should be able to take it this time. And just diving in with the Winston, the D.Va seems to do the trick. You can get in the face of the McCree, you can get in the face of the Ana as well. And it's tough to stop that D.Va.
Yeah, great adaptation there from Rogue.
Good shape now. There's the Deadeye. Interesting time to use it. Whoa, he does get to Vic actually, so.
Everybody else fell back, however. And
yeah.
AKM will be spawning with the Deadeye, and actually they haven't slowed down the push. Reinforce gets another charge off, and they managed to get another one. Munchkin there dodging into the shop, but it's not going to be enough.
I saw in the theater, which you may not be surprised by at all, but I don't really remember much of it, except for Harrison Ford was in there. Oh, Wraithform immediately as AKM gets the nano boost, looking for some kills on the Deadeye, takes out Klaris. And now looking for a bit more. Doesn't get a lot done with the nano boost in general, but they do manage to push ahead to point 2. And I would be a little bit worried for RG Titan because they are losing people in a very bad way. That's a major split spawn now, and it's not what you want when you're trying to defend the last point. Goodbye, Munchkin. Tvik with the kill.
Wow, the
with another
flick shot on the Bro right at the end. Gets the headshot.
He has about 5 meters to go. Earthshatter comes in onto Rogue. They're going to have to watch out. Kills coming in for RG Titan. Another good team fight for them in Elysium. Managing to save that Graviton Surge for a little bit later.
Yeah, oh, big shield.
Here, Deadeye popped again. AKM looking for a couple. Reinhardt shield versus Reinhardt shield as they try to survive the Graviton Surge as well. AKM now with the nano boost after that. Takes out Elysium. There's the Graviton Surge, and it's going to enable Rogue to get a couple more kills. And this could be it. Yeah, this will be it. RG Titan almost certainly going to lose this map. Nobody really there except for the Winston to defend, and he can't get there in time. You need to be careful though. Got to watch out for those right clicks. Now the nano boost, I believe, onto the McCree. Blizzard used, and Munchkin in trouble. Tries to rocket jump his way up, but he's just taking way too much damage. And AKM getting the rest of the cleanup in that fight. RG Titan not giving up just yet. They've lost 2 though, and even with that Graviton Surge, there's just no follow-up.
Well, Doe, I think this is one of the major problems that we're having. Again, it looked like a miscommunication around the nano boost because you'd expect the tank nano boost to go down. There's the Blizzard.
Wow.
That is a very awkward Blizzard placement on the point.
RG Titan's still alive on this point, though. Klaris takes out Tvik, and they may actually be able to make something happen here, although
Wins is just going crazy on this Tracer.
I was going to say, that's some of the nice flexibility that Rogue has. They can switch wins from tank over to DPS once in a while. He's got the nano boost now, doesn't put it to too much use. Zone where Rhinos could stand in and hold the point until their teammates came back. So you don't always need to cover the most space possible with the Blizzard. You can just do what Klaris did and create a safe zone to hold the point with.
And that is
brilliant push.
Oh, no!
Whoa, no!
And what a bummer. That would have been
mediocre.
A really surprising attack to have a Bastion come from that angle.
The point there. Opaque shield coming up. He's got the Earth Shatter, goes for the charge, gets stopped up immediately. There's that Deadeye that we were talking about from AKM. Manages to take out Elysium as he outlasts the Reflect and a nice flashbang into the into OP shield. And they're going to try to push in. All right, Munchkin with the Deadeye, powered up by the Nano Boost, goes for it. Sound barrier preventing him from really getting anything done there. Has to dodge away from the Blizzard too. And yep, he will not last.
Really good shutdown. And no, we haven't actually mentioned this before as they get cleaned up, but it's actually in Korean.
Out again, and this is why people aren't a big fan of Hanamura. It's so hard to take the second point. And
well, you either roll it real quick or you get stuck. Is basically how it works. If you have a strong attack, you're
getting closer than you already are once you come back to life. Lars going up with that Dragon Blade. Ooh, he's going to be stalled out though. He's in the Blizzard. AKM with his own Nano Boost. There's a shot to the Gorilla Dome, and he's looking for a little bit more. Reload with the roll. And the flashbang above the Reinhardt shield doesn't get the stun on it, but it does let Reinforce come in for a kill. Nice flick over there onto Munchkin. Okay, they're going to put the Nano Boost, I would imagine, onto Claris. Yep, going in, pulls out the Dragon Blade. Ice block immediately from Tvik, and the Sound Barrier plus the Deadeye drops down for one. Reinforce picking up Bro. There's another shot onto Elysium, and yep, Rogue having no trouble at all holding this, and they still have the ults on both tanks to use on the next pull.
Crazy Earth Shatter, but no.
Munchkin goes down, and the Blizzard dropped by Rogue. How do you get on the point with the Blizzard that big? The answer is you don't. Wynn's trying to push RG Titan off of there. Overtime has been activated, of course, but man, Wynn's powered up, and they will have,
it's still true.
It's just not applicable right now, but a lot of the same things still do apply. So Reinforce going in, and here's where the Zenyatta's a little bit less good. Not as big of fans on defense, but if you get that Orbit Discord, you can do a ton of damage, and it looks like RG Titan will hold this point for the moment. And Transcendence nearly covers the entire point on point A Hanamura here, so you can play it very defensively. Nice sleep onto Tvik right away, taken out immediately by Bro. Great fight already for RG Titan. They do get onto the point. Rogue does get onto the point, but not going to be able to take it. Yeah, they have to exit that immediately. Man, it's
going to be a couple pushes most likely before they can get through. Nice job.
Graviton Surge catches a lot of members. They've got the Blizzard as well. There's a Transcendence just to keep the team up. I think maybe they overcommitted to the ultimates a little bit in that fight. Don't know if they needed the Transcendence with the Graviton Surge and the Blizzard already wrapping up a lot of Rogue, but they do follow up. Not much of one. Nano Boost onto the Reinhardt as OP Shield tries to hold the point. AKM getting in the back with the Sound Barrier, gets the kill onto Bro. They do lose that Ana, and AKM really making a huge difference now on this Tracer as Opaque Shield about to go down. It looks like they'll get that last fight that they didn't really need it for. I think that could be a big difference. Yeah. Munchkin with the Deadeye now, looking for a couple, gets Unko before he gets sleep darted.
It's actually huge.
Yep.
They prevented the push right there with the Genji and
Ana
ultimates, but AKM finding the Ana again.
And AKM has really been the MVP of not just the series, but I think the match right now, or not just the map, but the match, as they push in again. And they've gotten enough kills on
yet again. I think AKM absolutely the MVP of this series.
I agree. I mean, the push was